Welcome, I'm David Geiger. At the USDA Agriculture Outlook Forum, trade is a key topic, specifically the trade war with China. Chad Bown with the Peterson Institute is focused on what's happened in the trade space of the industry during the trade war with China. He says in 2017, American tariffs on China was 3%, and China's tariffs were 8%. By the Phase 1 agreement, tariffs were averaging around 20%.
Over this same time period, China was actually reducing its tariffs on imports coming in from the rest of the world. So while you had this kind of retaliation to the Trump administration's actions, China was lowering their tariffs toward the Europeans, toward Japan, toward Brazil, from 8% to about 6%. So they were basically liberalizing their trade with the rest of the world.
Then over a year ago, the Phase 1 agreement popped up. Bound says there were some beneficial parts. Some ag products saw a cleanup in the trade process, and China added new disciplines on intellectual rights and improvements in the financial services sector. The biggest agreement was China claiming it would buy $200 billion of American goods and services, which looked good, but Bound says was difficult to reach even in the best case scenario, and ultimately, right now, is not on track. But back to tariffs, despite some good faith reductions, most remained in place, even post-Phase 1 agreement.
But still, you had tariffs, covering more than half of bilateral trade between the two countries remaining in place at those elevated levels. So it's a truce.
And the European Union has moved China to be a bigger trading partner than the U.S., with EU imports from China increasing 5.5% and exports more than 2%. The China Foreign Affairs Ministry calls the new data great news, as 2020 saw the EU-China trade ties grow even stronger during the COVID-19 pandemic. More than 60% of EU companies in China are ready to increase investments, according to its Chamber of Commerce. And at the end of last year, China and the EU wrapped up negotiations, elevating relations, cooperation, and investments. China claims the agreement means better market access. Markets look to end Friday mixed. Our analyst Alan Brugler has the week recap.
What we're seeing is new crop values are increasing for both corn and beans. They're going back towards the highs that we saw back earlier in 2021 here. The market's bidding for acreage, and the USDA Outlook Forum basically confirmed that we're looking at a big increase in combined corn, bean, and wheat acreage as long as the weather allows the prevented plant ground from last year to come into production. But the individual commodities are all fighting for those extra acres because ending stocks are going to be tight in all of them. Well, cattle, the board broke. It set a new high for the move a week ago, and then it's kind of pulled back here. The big story there is actually, though, the impacts of the cold weather. It shut down some packing plants. 3 of them in Texas, for example, were offline for most of the week. As has been the case with other packer disruptions, that's had a tendency to push down cash prices and push up beef prices. Hogs been working higher. We're still pretty bullish on hogs. We see the cash values coming up. The exports are holding up very well.
And that's all I have for the Agribusiness Report today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next time.